He picked her up, thinking she was just another hitchhiker, but that ride would be his last. Before the headlines, before the trials, before the world knew her name, Aileen Wuornos was just a woman trying to survive. Her life didn't start with violence, it started with abandonment. Born in 1956, she never really had a stable home. Her father was gone before she could even remember him. Her mother left when she was still a child. She was raised by her grandparents, but even that wasn't safe. Abuse, neglect, instability. That was her normal. And this is where things start to feel different from most stories, because long before the crimes, there was already damage. By her early teens, she was living on the edge. She had a child at just 14, and the baby was given up for adoption. Soon after, she was out on her own. No support, no protection, just survival. And that survival pushed her into a life on the road, hitchhiking, sex work, moving from place to place, especially along the highways of Florida. And for a while, that's where the story stays, just a woman trying to get through each day. But then, something changes. Between 1989 and 1990, several men were found dead along Florida highways. At first, the cases didn't seem connected. Different locations, different victims, but there was one thing they all had in common. They had all picked up the same woman. This is where things get weird. The victims were middle-aged men who had crossed paths with Aileen, men who, according to her, had tried to harm her. At least, that's what she said. She later claims that the first killing was self-defense, that a man had attacked her and she fought back. But here's the crazy part. It didn't stop there. One became two. Two became three, until the number reached 7. 7 men, all shot, all robbed after. And now the question changed. Was this survival or something else? Investigators started connecting the dots. Witnesses placed her near the victims. A pattern was forming, and the pressure was building. But the real turning point didn't come from the police. It came from someone close to her. Her girlfriend, Tyria Moore. Police managed to track Moore down and convinced her to help. They had her make a phone call, a normal conversation on the surface, but it was being recorded. And during that call, Aileen started talking. Not everything, but enough. Enough to confirm suspicions, enough to change everything. Soon after, she was arrested at a bar in Florida. And just like that, the mystery had a face. But even then, the story wasn't simple, because during interrogation, she didn't completely deny it. She admitted to the killings, but she kept insisting they were acts of self-defense, that the men had tried to assault her, that she had no choice. And this is where the story becomes uncomfortable, because it forces you to ask a difficult question. Was she a predator or a product of everything she had been through? The trial didn't focus on that for long. The evidence was strong. The pattern was clear. The jury reached a decision. Guilty. Not once, but multiple times. She received 6 death sentences, and just like that, the outcome was sealed. Years passed on death row, and over time, her behavior became more unpredictable. At times, she gave interviews. At times, she lashed out. At times, she seemed completely detached. Until finally, in 2002, the sentence was carried out. Lethal injection. Her final words were strange, almost cryptic. "I'm sailing with the rock, and I'll be back." And just like that, the story ended. But not really, because even now, people still debate what she truly was. A cold-blooded killer, or someone shaped by a lifetime of abuse and survival. And maybe that's what makes this case different, because it's not just about what happened, it's about understanding why. And sometimes, that's far more unsettling than the crime itself.